So I just wanted to give you a quick welcome and introduction to this IS 201 Leadership Styles and Strategies in a Diverse Society for May Term 2020. I am Dr. Pilcher. You're more than welcome to call me Amy. We'll be conversing mostly through discussion posts and email throughout the May term because we're unfortunately quarantined and won't be together in face-to-face class. I'm going to try to still make this class a good class. It's a lot of very interesting content. There are a lot of in-class exercises that we just won't be able to do because they can't be translated to online learning, but there are still a lot of things that we can do as part of the course. So there are two books for the course. The first one is Surrounded by Idiots, the four types of human behavior and how to effectively communicate with each in business and in life. And it's a book about personality types in the workplace and how we work with each other in the workplace to continue to get work done. So some of the topics in the course, we'll get to that in a second. The second course is How to Be an Inclusive Leader by Jennifer Brown. And these books are both available through the Wartburg Bookstore. If you don't have your copies already, they can be ordered through the Wartburg Bookstore. You may be able to find them through a library service. They can be purchased on Amazon in hard copy and ebook both. I think the ebook is slightly cheaper than hard copy, but they should be available in multiple ways. So most of the topics about this course, we're going to do a wide variety of things. We're going to talk about a lot of different leadership strategies and leadership styles. So when I had you ask on the Google Doc about a definition of leadership, there's actually thousands of definitions of leadership. And there are hundreds of leadership theories. Now, we're not going to cover every single leadership theory, but one of the main things I want you to see is that there are multiple leadership theories. Some of them have things in common with others, some of them overlap with others, some of them don't, but a couple of them are going to resonate with you more than others. Everyone's a unique individual. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions, and so you're going to learn some things about yourself throughout this class. There's some self-assessment, there's some learning about yourselves, because one of the things about working with other people, especially in a work environment, is really being able to understand yourself, your own abilities, what makes you tick, what things you enjoy in the workplace, what things you excel at, and what things you're not so great at. So you need people in your workplace who help complement your skill sets. You want to find people to work with that are able to do the things that you can't do so that you can get big projects done. And some group work and stuff like that we're going to talk about. I meant group, we're going to do some group work theory. There's not going to be any group projects in this class, but we are going to do some theory around group work and working in groups, because even outside of college, all of you will be working in groups. You will be forced to work with people that you do not like, and you will have to find a way to make that work. Those are some of the things that we're going to talk about in the course. So I had posted a copy of the syllabus on my.wartburg several days ago. If you have seen that copy, it has changed slightly, just because after I posted that, I got to thinking, and I had a couple of things on there that just after I got to thinking about them felt really repetitive. And I thought, okay, I'm just kind of having them do that twice every day. And so I removed some of the assignments and some of the requirements, because this is such a unique situation in that we've been forced online. And even though this class, not like winter semester, this class I was able to prepare for it, I had several weeks to get prepared for it. There's still been a lot of life changes and everything with everyone in the last couple of weeks that um, I just don't have the same expectations for the amount of workload in this class. And there were a couple of things that with the discussion boards overlapped with each other. So I normally during a May term class have students write a daily reflection. I've removed that component mostly because I want you writing in the discussion boards every day. So every day there's going to be a discussion board. It's going to ask 2 to 3 questions about the readings and videos for that day. I will post different readings. Some of them are online readings, some of them are PDFs, some of them are out of those 2 books that I showed you, and different readings for the day. And then there are discussion board questions about those readings. I also have some YouTube videos that will supplement the materials and go over some other things. On a couple of different days, you're going to have activities that you'll do in addition to the discussion board, but I will post more information about those when those occur. So there will be a page for each day of May term, and the readings and the discussion for that day will be posted there, and if there are any videos. Most of the readings are quite short. I know, like on the first day, I think I have 4 readings posted, but one of them is a page long. So they're not very extensive readings. Most of the videos are anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes long, depending on the video. There are 2 papers for this class. You can see on the schedule when those are due, and I will post more information about expectations for those. They are not research papers. They are not large research papers. They are papers where you are going to talk about all of the stuff that we learned throughout the semester and how you connect those items together. The very last one is taking all of the leadership theories and concepts that we're going to talk about and learn about and creating your own leadership definition and philosophy. So that's what the last paper is. We do want you to still use good punctuation, good grammar rules, um, do it in a Word document, double spaced, but it is not a research paper. It's not going to be overly large. So what I want you to really focus on are the daily readings and discussions. I will be by my computer most every day. I'm always available to answer email and questions. I will also be posting in the discussion boards throughout the day. I do ask that you take the time every single day to interact in the class and interact in that day's discussion board with your classmates and talk to each other throughout those discussions. I do understand that many of you have work schedules and other schedules, childcare schedules that you're taking care of siblings that are now home because schools are closed and other responsibilities that you have. So get to them when you are able and when you have time. They will be posted in the morning. They're available in the morning. They're available until midnight Central Standard Time. I also know some of you are different time zones. So just that you interact with the discussion boards, even if it's just 5-10 minutes, and then you can maybe come back a couple of hours later and do some responses to some questions and discussion for people, and then do 5-10 minutes there. Most of the readings you'll be able to access online through the PDFs and stuff like that. You can download those. The 2 books you should be able to access online if you have copies of them. And then there are a couple of other readings online. All of the videos, like I said, are going to be through YouTube. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions or contact me if you have any questions. I hope that we have a great May term and take the time to look over the syllabus and the schedule And definitely the first couple of days, readings and information are all posted. We're going to start with some leadership theory, move into self-assessment and a few self-assessment things and different kind of work personality things. And then we're going to move into talk about different diversity things and social identity, characteristics and diversity, and different bias, stereotype things. So we're going to do a bias assessment, talk about that, and then we'll talk even further about other leadership theories that are available out there. And as I said, and then in the paper at the end, you're going to take everything that we've discussed and create your own leadership philosophy. Good luck. Let's have a great May term.